Hi, I'm Mike with Baby Lock USA in Canada. You may notice that I've got two similar looking machines on each side of me here. Well, what I'm going to do is introduce you to our brand new Capella. That's this machine over here. Now the Capella will be replacing the Alliance, which has been a wonderful, wonderful staple in our lineup for quite some time. The Alliance is our entry-level free arm embroidery machine. You can see that it has that front loading bobbin, and it's a single needle machine with that free arm feature. This is a workhorse of a machine, but now we're going to be moving up just a little bit, and we're going to be going over to the Capella. So let's talk about the differences between our retiring Alliance and our newcomer, the Capella. So the Alliance had an embroiderable field of 8 inches by 8 inches. That's a wonderful size. It will allow me to do a lot of things, but we always like bigger and better and more beautiful embroidery, right? So we've increased the size for our maximum embroiderable field now of 8 inches by 12 inches. Now, I will tell you that that has been rounded up a little bit. The actual measurable field is closer to that 7 7/8 inches by 11 3/4, but we like to refer to it as 8 by 12 just to keep it simple. Also, you're going to notice that the body has remained the same. So the footprint between the Alliance and the Capella are exactly the same. The only thing that's changed is that actual embroidery arm so that we get that bigger field. What does that mean to you? That means that this machine is still considered to be a fairly portable machine. I can move it around. It's great for things like craft fairs, or if I want to do some monogramming out at a store, this is easy to get into that location and be able to use it. So we still have that portability. They both weigh right about 68 pounds, so not as bad or as big as our 10 needle machines. The footprint actually is even smaller than our top of the line flatbed machine, the Solaris. You'll notice that it still has one single needle. It still has that front loading bobbin, so the ease of use is still there with no problem. Speaking of ease of use, we've actually taken some extra steps to make sure that positioning gets easier. Over on our Alliance, we just had a single point laser projection for alignment. That was it. Over on the Capella, we've actually changed that. You now have an extra large crosshair that's going to be easy to see and more visible projected down onto your material. We've also added a 2-point placement feature, which is not only going to allow us to get our design exactly where we want it, but it's also going to automatically rotate and align it based on information that we put into the machine using our laser in combination with what we're actually seeing in our hoops. So placement becomes even simpler. You're also going to notice that we've increased the amount of fonts that are built into this machine. We've added 13 new fonts on the Capella. That may not sound like a big deal, but fonts are all the rage, and it's an easy and simple way to personalize your embroidery to make it your own. One of the new fonts is actually digitized to be used as a Puffy font. If you're not familiar with Puffy fonts, this is a process where we take embroidery foam, we lay it down onto our material, then stitch over it. As it stitches, it cuts that foam away. When you're done, you lift off all the excess, and all of those letters are three-dimensional and raised up off of the actual bed of the fabric. So wonderful technique, gives a lot of personality, a lot of character, and texture, right? We love texture. You're also going to see that we've added a 3-letter diamond monogram font to our Capella. Diamond monograms are classic. It's that one that's always going to be there. And now we have it available to us on the Capella. That was not on the Alliance. So that's a wonderful feature to take into consideration as well. We also have 4 new exclusive design categories that have been digitized just to show off the beautiful capabilities of this machine. So you can have a lot of fun using those designs that are built in. But don't forget, we also have a USB port and we have a USB cable connection port, so you can import your own designs from outside of the machine. So you can really stitch anything that fits in that 8 by 12 embroiderable field on this machine. And then last but not least, we do have some new common designs, so more built-in designs on the machine. But really and truly, if we're going to talk the big story here, the big story is that laser light point system with 2-point placement alignment and that bigger embroiderable field, right? 8 by 12. That is huge. So we will welcome the Capella to the new family of the Baby Lock lineup, and we're going to say goodbye and retire our Alliance here. For more information on the Capella, make sure you reach out to your RSM. You can also check out our LMS system. We have a ton of information on our family of free arm machines out there available for you. And also use your retail password to get into our SOED online library of classes. We've recorded a ton of information about both the Capella, and don't forget you can still go watch the ones for the Alliance, because the features that we have in the Alliance also translate directly to the Capella. We look forward to seeing what you do with the Capella, and we hope that you enjoy the new lineup.